So you might be able to hear it, but I'm right next to a river. If you've been watching any of the Blade Talk Tuesdays recently, you may have seen a little sneak peek at a huge project I'm working on. I mean, I consider it huge because it's something I've never done before and something that I'm extremely excited for. What I'm talking about is my own knife design. I've been working with Alan from Papa Bear Knives to design and develop my very first official SurvivoTek knife. And in this video, we're announcing it officially. This is an announcement of the fact that we're working on it. It's not ready yet. I'm still working on the design. We're still tweaking it. This is only prototype number 1. There are some things I want to change and improve, and then we'll probably move into the next stage of testing. I just wanted to get everybody on the same page in this episode, this video right here. So right now it's early in the morning, so the sun is going to change a lot. You might see some bad shadows on my face. You'll just have to excuse that. I'm about as far away from home as I can get to in the time constraint I have because I have to work soon. So we just have to kind of deal with this river and the bad lighting. I just didn't feel like doing this on the porch. Felt like this needed to be outside somewhere else, somewhere a little more interesting. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna put it into focus so I'm a big blur, but the knife is nice and crisp so we can look at it. We're calling this the Humpback right now, mainly because of this hump right here. And if you think about the humpback whale, it kind of has a similar shape, this nice arcing blade with the hump on the back, very humpback-esque. We've got a high saber grind, follows the arc upward, a continuous belly. This hump does serve a purpose, and then a neutral, thick handle. I personally think that this handle is extraordinarily comfortable. Other people might find it a little too big, a little too beefy. Some things that I'm hoping to change, we will be slimming this down a bit, especially towards the back end here, because your hand does tend to creep up towards the blade, which isn't bad. You know, it's nice to creep up towards the blade so you can really choke up on it and do some strong leverage cuts, but yeah, want to thin that down so it's a little more comfortable for everybody. It might even be a little thinner this direction too. Right now this is a wooden handle. It's actually, interesting enough, made from a Gibson, old Gibson guitar. I'm a musician, so there's a little bit of a coolness factor to that. But as far as the blade goes, I think the blade is almost exactly where I want it to be. Yeah, I just wanted to announce that to everybody, say that it's in the works. Let me know what your interest is in the comments below. What we're thinking about is either doing like a pre-order run, and you would just pay the price, and then we'd make a whole bunch of them, send them out to you, handles, you know, different handle types and stuff like that, different micartas and resins, and he's done like, Alan does a ton of different handles. I'll just roll in some photos of all the different handles that he's done on his knives. I think he is one of the most creative makers I've seen in a long time. You know, we're gonna do a hammer finish. I have a little logo that I'm gonna stamp into it, or he's gonna stamp into it. I say I'm not really doing any of the work. I'm just like designing it, and Alan's doing all the work. So thank you, Papa Bear Knives. So yeah, in the comments, let me know the interest, and we might do a pre-order, or it might just be, you know, you order it directly from Papa Bear Knives. Link in the description box to his website and his Facebook group. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for it. I'm gonna keep rolling in videos of me using this. Probably not like real detailed, lots of editing, probably just like raw footage, similar to what James from Junkyard Fox did when he was announcing his snake eater knife. But like I said, I'm very excited for this. This is something that I have been dreaming of for years. Ever since I first started getting into knives, I dreamed of one day designing my own and getting into production. And this, my friends, is number 1. I did not design this to like be all of my favorite knives wrapped up into one. I designed it to be a functional tool that was filling a void that I wanted to try to fill in my own collection, so to speak. You know, something a little more universal. So, yeah, like I said, it does not like it doesn't take everything of my favorite knife and put them into one giant Frankenstein knife. It's more like what needed to be done. How can I create a knife that functions, is comfortable, will be easy to use and easy to work with and appeal to multiple different people, because I want people to use it, I want people to want it. And yeah, so this is what I came up with. The Humpback. Papa Bear knives, designed by me. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. There's quite a bit of support over this hat, which is super exciting. Maybe I will do a special run of that. And yeah, that's all I have for today. I will see you in the next one. Take care.